to another episode of WTFINWFD, and today we are going to be continuing our clientele work for my boy Alex. As you guys know, in the previous episode, he was working on the two-tone jean jacket, so we finished that. That's complete, that's done, that's Rapskis, and it came out fire. Alright, so now it's time to move on down to the bottom piece, which is a pair of jeans. As you guys know, he gave us multiple material, such as these jeans right here, these black jeans. Pretty sure they don't fit him well. They stay slim, but they look pretty skinny. And he gave me another jean jacket. So my plan is to turn these jeans into some cargo pants by using the jean jacket. Now I'm aware that this is not going to be the easiest task I've ever completed, but my thought process, I never really think about the difficulties. Little gem of the day, most people be worried about the actual goal and be like, oh, I want to be here, I want this, I want that. Oh, it's going to be so difficult. Change is always going to be difficult. We already know that. We don't have to say it.
Fuck you and your badass attitude, all your negativity, and all that other shit. Keep that shit to your fucking self.
The way I approach certain things that's new is the technique to get to my actual goal. So I'm not worried about the actual goal. Yes, I know where I want to end up. How am I going to get there? All right. What is the technique that I'm going to have to do to get there? What is my first step, second step, third step? Sometimes you don't even know the steps ahead. You might just know the first step. First step might give you the second step afterwards. That's my approach when I'm working with these pants right here, all right? What I believe my first step is going to be is taking the side seams off, because obviously cargo pants are a lot bulkier, a lot bigger, so I need to add material. I'm gonna start by the sides. Thank you guys for supporting. Let's just get locked in, let's get started, all right? This is the first steps that I was talking about. Pretty much all I did was dissect the jean jacket. I got the sides, well, the front, got the back right here, got the other front, got the sleeves. The sleeves are looking like this now. Even the collar, even the bottom, and the cuffs. See, I might be able to use those for something later on. And I unthreaded the sides like I was saying, and the bottom cuffs also. All right, so now I need to figure out how can I use the jean jacket material in its best use. So obviously I want each side to be symmetrical. Now I'm gonna just iron everything flat. To give you guys a better point of view of what I'm thinking is cutting this in half right here. And these are the sleeves from the jean jacket, and this is the back of the jean jacket. So if you guys see this lining right here, if I was to fold this like so, it looks just cohesive. That's what I plan on doing, and half of this is going to be used for one leg, the other half is going to be for the other leg. I just need to find the middle point, the center point, so it'll be the same length on both sides. So I'm gonna have to cut about like right there all the way down. Kind of have a line on this one right here. I'm gonna do the same with this one. Also got a bunch of extra right there. So just so it looks like that's how the pants is supposed to be. I feel like that's the best way I can use the material, and it looks smooth. Just a quick reminder from the beginning of the video when I was saying sometimes you don't even know the second step that you're gonna be doing. Just sometimes you might not even know the first. For me, I didn't really know what I was gonna do after the first step. But now that I'm seeing it and it's coming together, I have the first step, the second step, and then everything is gonna keep going along. And I feel like for the most part, I'm gonna just start adding shit to it. I know cargo pants obviously have side pockets, so I'm gonna have to make side pockets. When I make those, before I attach the side panels to these black pants, I'm gonna put the side pockets on, and I might use these pockets right here for some of them. I'm pretty positive about it. Hope you guys can see what I'm talking about now. So this is gonna be added to the side panels right here. As you can see, it lined up together. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this back and this sleeve and turn it into the same thing, just like this. And then I'm gonna sew against this line where you can see the needles. So against that line, so we can attach it. Then I'm gonna add some side pockets. We can attach it to the pants. So as you guys can see, I got my pieces sewn on together. See, I got them lined up. Now for the most important part, is pressing down. So you guys gonna hear me say press a lot. That's because, sorry, a little loud in the background. But when you're working with clothes, the most important thing you can do is press. So you guys see how this is kind of, if I pull it out, that's how you want it to be. You want it to be staying like that, not folded, kind of closing together. So what you do, you flip it, and it's gonna be that flap that you connected the pieces together. Zoom in a little bit. Boom. So these two pieces right here, to get a nice press, what you can do, get your iron and separate those two pieces together. So you want to separate them, make them look like that. I'll flip it to the other side. Boom. Now it's completely pressed down. So that's what I'm gonna do with this one right here. I'm even gonna press this down also, so everything's looking nice and crisp. I just love how my iron is working right now. Everything's working exactly how I want it to work. Do this one over here. You guys can't see, but the tap. Leave it on there for a second. Yeah, I was smoking. I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna do this pants leg real quick. They're both pressed down. Next step down, what I'm doing is adding my side pockets before I go ahead and add it to the black jeans. Make sure I got my pockets placed how I want it. I want it to look like it actually came from the factory. So when it comes to these lines right here, I'm gonna place it so it's lined up with this one also. I like to use fabric glue just to place it down exactly where I want it. so I won't have to have the pins in it. Because sometimes the pins is just knotted. Of course, I'm gonna sew over this also. Turn these into some pockets. Only thing is, I know when I add these to the jeans, to the side of the jeans, I'll show you guys in a second, but when I add them to the jeans, I know it's gonna add a lot more material for the waist. So I'm not sure how it's gonna look. These might end up being on the blue jean and the black jean, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have to do pleats so it can fit the waistband of the original pants, because I know the waist fits him. So this is the waist that we working with right here. But if I was to add this straight to the legs, I know this shit just looks confusing. If I just add it to the legs, it's gonna be a lot wider than what we actually need. So I think I'm gonna just make the pockets real quick. Then I'm gonna pin these to the pants, see what it's looking like, seeing how much I'll have to take off or how big the pleats will actually have to be in order to figure out exactly how I can place the pockets on the side. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, it will eventually as we keep going. I'm just thinking a little bit ahead so I know where I'm at and I don't run into too many problems, because if I just move however I want to move, you can kind of mess up the next steps that you got going on. You might move too fast on a certain step of it, and once you get to the next step, that previous step that you just did is in your way. We don't want to do that. I'm trying my hardest not to backtrack. I kind of want it to be a smooth process, so I'm thinking before I actually sew anything up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's turn these into some pockets right here and keep going. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the video. Kind of hyped for it. I like where it's headed. My girl, she checked it out. I kind of put the pants on and she liked how that was, and it wasn't even almost complete. So I feel like these definitely gonna come out dope. to have pockets on the side, so it's gonna be kind of 2 pockets on the side. So they still got with the black pants, know how it has the normal 2 front pockets. Since these is gonna be the side panels, I want extra pockets on the actual side. It's gonna be a pants full of fucking pockets. What I did was took the seam off to where I want the pockets to be. I'm gonna sew this one first. I got some threading that kind of matches the original threading. It's a little bit lighter, but I think it should be fine. It still looks good. I'm gonna sew this down from this end down to this end. Well, actually from the top down. Then I'm gonna do this side. Boom. Then I'm gonna put it together and then I'm gonna sew it. Just so I'm not closing the pocket, which you guys will see in just a second. It'll make sense. So I just made my pleats right here. I just glued it and pressed it down to make sure it stays. And I probably just sew the top right there, just so it for sure stays. And I'm just gonna copy it on the other one real quick. That so it's gonna be about like that right there. I just want to make sure the press is even on both sides. I think that should be valid right there. Alright guys, so I finished the pockets, I finished the pleats. Now all we're gonna have to do is attach the blue denim onto the black denim. Just so you guys can catch up to what I've been doing. All I did was I put them back on, but instead of using the normal black stitching, I used the gold stitching that I use on the blue denim. It correlates a little bit better together. And I also made 2 little pockets. I just put them on the front end. I think that's gonna look kind of slick. Just put a little bit more blue denim onto the black to where it just blends together and everything. So I did that. I did that pocket right there. You guys see me do that. And I did the pleat. So if you can see this right here, I did about, I want to say that's like a inch and a quarter, I'll say. Boom. If you are following along, it's probably gonna be different for you. I just did it to where I know the waist strap is gonna fit. Is the other one. Added this little pocket right there. Boom. Did my stitching on the side. Did my pleat. Not sure how far down I went. I just went till it looks seamless and kind of just looks smooth. But I made sure it matches the other one. And if you guys see these lines right here, that's where I plan on attaching the black denim onto them. So should only be using about like, I want to say like this much If you are this far and you're still tuned in, thank you guys so much. It's a blessing. I hope you guys are following along and learning from my mistakes. And if I do end up making mistakes, I'm going to show you guys so you guys can learn from them also. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Let's log back in and let's finish these pants off.